Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The wide to kick the pitch. And now it's filled up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Quan gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Andres Jimenez on deck for the Guardians. Righty delivers, and that's ball four.
Oh, now he's got two runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Here's Andres Jimenez. Here comes the pitch. Got him! One out in the top of the first. 2 on, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. Kicks and deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases, his 4th home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Gabriel Arias. And the right-hander deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Brian Urquillo. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Benintendi on the move. So 40 pitches already, still just in the first inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Now all even up. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at the ballpark, getting the nod in this one, Logan Allen. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And a count 1-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Andrew Vaughn now. Next offering misses. 3-1. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Count it 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he deals. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. His home and away splits there. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Got it by him for the K.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Jake Berger. And a 1-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And now the lefty going to count 1-2.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Got him looking. And now 1 away.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on. Benintendi
to the plate. The pitch. And misses inside. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Berger at first, 1 gone. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. he caught it behind his back. Rosario won. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. Guardians 3 and the White Sox nothing. Here on the south side, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, Josh Bell.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Will Brennan digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball there. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Hard hit left side. Anderson to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, number 22, Josh.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And that one missing low. And a 3-1 on the way. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they lead at 3-0. Back here on the south side. Now it's the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Hanser Alberto.
A 1-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now, Sebi Zavala. Pitch misses. 3-1 now.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And now a full count.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now here's Jake Marisnick. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Tim Anderson. Led off the game with a strikeout. At the belt and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. And that one hammered. Strong going back on this one. Racing back some more. Caught just shy of the wall. So a man left for the White Sox. Still down 3-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. New inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Ryan Rocchio. The wind of the pitch. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. He did not go around.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
There's Cam Gallagher. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Rocchio, the base runner at first with 1 out. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jimmy Lambert getting loose out there. Crochet warming up as well. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the 4th. Guardians 3 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Luis Robert. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Out to short. To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a high chopper. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Good eye right there. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Next pitch is popped up. Vaughn gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 3 and the White Sox nothing. And welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Yasmani Grandal.
Grandal.
Kicks and fires. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Man at first, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. Grandal aboard here at first with nobody out. Bounced out to short, dive, and he's got it. The throw, throws it away.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Hunter Alberto up to the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. The pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Sebi Zavala. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Marisnick. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Here's a 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And it's filled up.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And a payoff pitch. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Logan Allen is done. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Now on the bump, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
And up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball. Next pitch is popped up.
Infield fly. Batter's out.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Vaughn, 1 for 2. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that's a fair ball. One runs in, the second run scores.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Romy Gonzalez. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Luis Robert now. Move to first. Gonzalez gets back easily. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Left field. Quan settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they get 3 and draw even. We're through 5. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now Now into the ball game on defense, Romy Gonzalez. He takes over as the new first baseman. White Sox going with a new arm, Jimmy Lambert.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's already homered here in this one. On a strike, the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Movement in the bullpen. Keenan Middleton is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Crochet, a left-hander, also throwing. Runner leads away at second. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-1. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
New pitcher on now, Keenan Middleton.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And here's the catcher, Cam Gallagher, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's inside. In the air, center field. Anderson should have this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th inning, at the plate, Jake Burger. The 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1-2 now. And that one a little bit high. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Garrett Crochet up and loosening in the pen. That one drilled left field. And that is gone. He'll touch them all. His 11th of the year, and they inch closer. It's 6-5.
This crowd back alive. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Eli Morgan gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next to hit for the Sox, Hanser Alberto. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line.